And we're in. We're on. We're live. It's Sunday. It's November 24th. It's the bye week. Johnny, anything to report?
Yes.
You don't look the same.
I don't. This is the bye week attire. When it is the bye week, it's the only time us as Jet fans are very happy because we don't got to stress out about anything on the game day.
Yeah. Well, listen, we all have our ups and downs. You know, the Jets have their ups and downs. And that's what you have to expect. I mean, what else are you going to do? All right. Anyway, it's the bye week edition of Jets Worldwide. This is Jets
Worldwide. Wide.
You ready for this? Let's do this. This is Jets
Worldwide.
Took flight from New York, now we worldwide. Greatest sport that we taught, the Jets up on the rise. On game day we watch with more than just the eyes. Our hearts are fully in it, too deep to let us pivot. So we meet up every Sunday and we kick it. All you gotta do is click, you too don't need a ticket. Watch Johnny Boy and Snowball ask the toughest blank questions. 10:30 in the morning, leave your ass in stitches. Legendary Jets whenever they visit. We play the match game. Love and live it. The haters, cause we love them to the death, so we kill these critics. Next Super Bowl chance, all you hear is crickets. So roll up your slip as emotions start to lift. Feel free to play along, this game is God's gift. 8 to number 5, then 20 for the 6. 9 to the 7 with a kick and a kiss. Mwah! Jets fan, put your hands up in the sky. Jets fans everywhere, we getting live. Jets fans everywhere, we flying high.
Worldwide. Wide.
Jets fans, put your hands up in the sky. Jets fans everywhere, we going live. Jets fans everywhere, we flying high.
Well, it looks like at some point we're gonna have to change that intro. A lot of them dudes are gonna be gone.
Yeah, we're gonna need some new clips. But listen, we're here to play the match game. So, well, listen, before we start, can I just things that I've heard, rumors. Is Aaron Rodgers gonna leave or what?
I don't know, man. I have no idea what's going on with that organization right now. If he leaves, he leaves. It is what it is at this point. I'm one of those, like, I'm still gonna watch the games, but I'm checked out, man. It's just too much stuff going on over there right now. Like, the saddest report was for me when I heard that JD was fishing, and he was the happiest he's been. I mean, I love fishing. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, man, this just had that rough.
Another bunch of things that I've heard. We won't address them now. We're gonna get started with the game, but things like someone vying to buy the Jets. I don't know how legit that is. Moving back to Long Island, another thing that's floating in the winds, and Woody willing to give up draft picks for coaching. So I don't know how valid anything is, but I think we should start to bring some people into the studio so that we can get this game started. I have an intro song that is very appropriate for this week, so we'll get that started.
Oh, I like this. All right, well, today, guys, your contestants for Jets Worldwide. You guys know him as always biking around the city. He always gives you that point of view that, I mean, you just don't get in nowadays. Your friend, our friend of Jets Worldwide, Sir Nate. Nate, welcome. Thank you so much for coming, buddy. Oh my! All right, I think you just hit the heart.
I have a guess. I don't know if you saw that Juan Soto followed the Mets on Instagram, and the owner's wife might have followed Juan Soto last night. So I have a feeling we might get some breaking news on this show, along with the usual goodies.
And I say, oh my God, let's go! And now, the champion from Strong Island. He is one of the sponsors of Jets Worldwide. He is undefeated right now. He said, I'm good. I know what to do. This is not my first rodeo. You guys love him. We all love him. Mr. Neal. Neal, welcome, sir.
OG, baby. Here we are.
Let's go.
The oldest G.
The oldest
OG.
G. Well, it's almost the oldest. Well, no, the oldest G. I would say that on this show.
And now, your stars today for Jets Worldwide. She has been here before. She is a fan favorite. Miss Jay Graves. Good morning.
Good morning, Jay Graves.
And now, welcoming back. It's been a while. She's been doing a lot of things from the state of Texas. You know her. We know her. Aurora, welcome. Welcome back.
Good morning, Aurora.
And now, the queen of the 4%. You guys know her as they say she is hands down the queen of 4%. Queen Leanie, welcome.
Welcome in, Leanie.
And then the Wepa Queen. She always brings the energy. You guys already know what time it is. She's wearing the bucket hat today, which is pretty cool. Miss Genergy.
What up?
Good morning,
I was
Jenny.
about to say, I was like, Queenie? I was like, no, I was about to say, I'm not the queen. I'm not the queen. I bow down to the Queenie.
And your favorite Floridian. Hanging out, chilling. Having a cup of coffee this morning. Getting right. Sir Phil, welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Nice to meet you, Aurora.
Nice to meet you too.
And
I'm
now,
the rose among the thorns right now.
Mr. Trap Game himself, consistently working out, probably has the biggest forearms in the game right now as well. D Murph, welcome, Mr. Murph.
Welcome in,
Good morning,
Dan.
everybody. How we doing?
We're doing well. We're doing well.
That song was so sad,
Yeah.
but it
Well,
was
listen,
so appropriate for right
We've
now.
been downhearted, baby,
Yes.
since the day we met. All right, we're changing the background here. We're getting into the mood, but first I got to play this because you know what? We're going to play some match game. That's right.
Hey, ladies and germs, I'm Snowball.
And I'm Johnny Boy.
You ready, Johnny?
Ready, Snowball?
It's time for Jets Worldwide.
Get ready to match the stars on Jets Match Game Worldwide.
All right, we are back in action, and let's put it this way. Let's get things started. Let's get some the appropriate wording up on the screen. Thank you very much. All right, and we will get now that we have a full house, right? We're gonna do that. So let's do this. Let's hold on one second. All right. I'll explain worldwide match game. Okay, so what's going to happen is we will play 5 rounds of match game. Neal and Nate will have a chance each round to match our stars and their answers to questions that Johnny and I will ask them containing a blank. The person with the most amount of points at the end of 5 rounds will be declared the winner. If we have a tie, we'll go to sudden death. All right, so are we ready to go? Johnny, you ready?
Oh, yes. Neil, since you are the champion, do you want to go first? Or would you like your challenger to take over the reins?
Who's asking the first question? You or Rich?
I'll ask it today.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna pass to Nate.
He's kicking.
All right.
Okay, he's
I'll
kicking.
defer.
He's
All right.
deferring.
He'll get it in the second half.
All right. Stars, you guys ready?
Yes. Ready.
Contestants, you ready? Let's match game. Nate, you can't say Bengals, Cincinnati, blank. You can't say Bengals, Cincinnati, blank.
All right.
And that is brought to you by our first sponsor of the day. You guys love him. He's broken. His heart is shattered. He does not know what to do. He tried to go and meet JD up at the Jersey Shore to see if he could go fishing with him. But he was stuck at work, working all day. Alden Shoes. Need to complete that outfit to compete, but you know buying this will put a hole in your pocket. Alden shows, just tell them that the poor Joey 3 Legs sent you. We might have to be changing that or
I think
whatever.
we have to change that, Johnny. Joey 3 Legs is not endorsing the Bonesy anymore.
He looked so happy there in that picture, and now
he's like,
same.
What the hell do I do now? What the hell is this all about?
All right, well,
all right.
Stars, are you guys good? Nate, good?
Ready to roll.
All right. So you can't say Bengals. Cincinnati blank. Reveal your answer.
All right, this was my I went to college in Ohio, so anyone who knows Cincinnati, if it's not the Bengals, it's Skyline Chili.
Oh, okay.
Cincinnati Skyline Chili. Look at everyone's face on the panel. They're all like, "What the hell is that?" All right.
Nate, that's a big fat 0, Nate. Let's go.
All right,
I'm going to say Cincinnati Reds.
All right. Well, he's challenging you.
All right. Well, Murph, you're right next to me. Did you say Skyline Chili?
I did not. Now, I am a big fan of food, but I'm also a big fan of football, so I just kept it at football. Cincinnati Bearcats.
Sauce is Almaro right there, man. He's not. Yeah. They don't know how to tackle, I guess, right? Phil, did you say Skyline Chili?
No, Neil, listen, man. I thought this was going to be like a clean sweep, really.
The Reds.
The Reds.
All right, well, let's go ahead and take it to Genergy. Did you say Skyline Chili?
All right. Who says that?
Skyline Chili.
I've never been to Cincinnati, Cleveland. I don't know nothing about Ohio. I know about Ohio State and the Buckeyes. So I just kept it simple. I kept it Ohio. I couldn't
match game.
It's
fair. We're in the middle of round 1.
I was like, Cincinnati what? Cincinnati.
This is annoying, right?
Well, I would have said Cincinnati bow ties, you know. So shout out to Knob over there. Miss J Graves, did you say Skyline Chili?
I'm sorry, Nate. That was my gut reaction, but I didn't know you went to school out there, so I went with Bearcats and kept it sports. Okay. But my initial thing was Skyline Chili. Damn it!
Anybody's been to Cincinnati knows you got to go to Skyline Chili.
Oh man!
All right, I know now.
Now I know that, so I'm excited for that.
The Kelsey boys always talk about it. I love watching New Heights.
There's not much else in Cincinnati. You either go to a Reds game and get Skyline Chili, or you have no reason to be there. It's not
Aurora, did you say Skyline Chili?
Well, actually, fun fact, Nate, I also went to college in Ohio. So you and I have the same mindset. Skyline Chili.
No. Holy crap. All right. Wow.
Aurora, the real ones know. Where'd you go to school? Let me guess. Oberlin.
No, I actually went to a small school about an hour south of Toledo.
Yeah. So Oberlin was a good guess because that's a small school near Toledo.
But actually, Oberlin's in our same division. I went to Heidelberg.
Okay. Never heard of that. But yeah.
They make great presses.
Yeah, it's a very small school. But yes, I've been to Cincinnati.
I went to Ohio State. And
Ohio State Buckeye.
Opposite, the biggest school there. I was a Buckeye.
I actually applied to Ohio State and everything, and I got in, but I just didn't like the big school vibes, so I ended up not going.
All righty, Leanie, did you say Skyline Chili?
No. I was kind of like Genergy. Oh, I don't know if you could see Ohio.
Ohio.
What about Queen and Queen?
Oh, wait, this way. No, this way. Oh, whatever.
So Neil, you would have had one, and you would have tied.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I didn't think anybody would have come up with Skyline Chili.
Everybody knows if you've been to Cincinnati, you eat Skyline Chili. There's like, come on.
Do they sell it commercially?
Let's go to Ohio, guys.
Let's go to Ohio.
Road trip.
No. Like if you're accidentally in Cincinnati, you don't go there for.
Cleveland. Okay,
it's not a tourist destination. It's not a tourist destination.
I actually prefer Columbus over Cincinnati.
Can I ask a question of the panel? Those of you who have been to Ohio or went to school in Ohio, the Toledo area, is it good?
No, it's shitty.
Okay. All right.
Literally, just everywhere in Ohio is shitty for the most part.
Well, listen.
Like
I will say Columbus. Columbus is my favorite city out of Ohio.
All right.
What about Cleveland?
The reason why I asked
No.
is because my son came up to me yesterday and said, Dad, I think I want to move to Toledo. And I went, why? And he goes, well, for work. And I went, okay, but I don't think there's anything there. So I just wanted to reconfirm with you guys.
Like
anyway,
Toledo is like between like Detroit, like it's like about an hour and a half from Detroit.
Okay.
And then it's about like an hour and a half, 2 hours from Cleveland.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll tell him not to go. Anyway, Neal, it's your turn. We are in the bottom of the first inning, and I'm going to give this one to you. Here we go. Because it's the bye week, we can't do anything Jets related. So we're going to go. You can't say Ravens, Baltimore what? Right.
Baltimore what?
Blank.
That's tough.
The first round.
That is tough. All right. Well, that brings us to our next sponsor, which is actually Neal's company.
There we go.
Concord Jets.
Yeah.
Fly like a star. Ask for Neal, the official private jet service of Jets Worldwide. Need to get somewhere in a New York minute? Want to travel like our Jets Worldwide stars? First class all the way. Concord Jets. Ask for Neal, and he'll give you 13 different reasons why his Jets are the best. Concord Jets, a proud sponsor of Jets Worldwide.
Worldwide. That's right. One day.
Is it first class, like the song?
All the way. First class all the way. Didn't you hear Johnny? He's first class all the way.
All the way.
All right. Let's stop this music. You ready, Neal? Let's go. You can't say Ravens, Baltimore what? Blank.
Oriole.
Baltimore Orioles. Okay. That's the
all I
answer we're
could
going
think
with.
of. That's all I could think of. Keeping it
All
in
right.
sports.
Baltimore Orioles. And we are going to start with Jay Graves. I forgot to do this last round.
My favorite thing about Baltimore is Inner Harbor.
Harbor.
So pretty. Yeah.
Oh, the harbor, the Baltimore Harbor. All right. Well, Aurora, how about you?
I said Hairspray because I like the musical Hairspray.
Hairspray. Baltimore Hairspray.
Oh, I love Hairspray.
All right.
Darn it! I was going to say that.
Brain is. This is helpful.
You know, hold
You were
on.
not going to say that, Neal. Stop playing.
I know I wasn't going to say that.
What did I just do?
I don't think anybody in the world would have said that.
There we go. Sorry. Neal, I know she stole your answer, but Leanie?
Okay, here we go. Orioles.
Orioles.
Girl, lady.
There you go. Baltimore Orioles.
I
Fantastic.
think said Orioles.
Mm.
Just kidding.
Did I spell it wrong? I might have.
You didn't.
Yeah,
You didn't.
Because I didn't. So we
Orioles.
both, of course,
Atta
the arch
baby.
nemesis of the
Two.
game.
All right. We said Aurora. We da. Okay. Dan?
Well, contrary to popular belief, us like stars want to match every time just to help out. But this, I was trying to think on the same line as Neal. Neal's one of the OGs. I was trying to think, maybe the Colts.
Oh, back in the day.
Oh, that's a good one, Murph.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's what I
Wow.
thought of right away. Well, speaking of OGs, we have Phil.
Yeah, listen, ladies, I love the Inner Harbor, and I've seen Hairspray many times. I love both of those answers, but the point of this game is to match.
Match game.
Atta boy.
All right. So Neal hops out to a 2-point lead. He's got the three-way happening in the first round. So we're jumping into round 2. Lots of controls for Mr. Snowball here. So we're switching to round 2, and we're going to start off with Johnny asking Nate the next question.
All right, Nate. Next year, Aaron Rodgers will be playing for the blank.
Ooh.
Next year, Aaron Rodgers will be playing for the blank.
Whoa.
That's easy.
Oh,
Oh.
man, where would he be playing?
Who
Do we
knows,
know?
man?
I don't know. Is he retiring? Who
He
knows?
doesn't even know.
Well, that brings us on to our next sponsor, Blitz Music. Need your beats to start flowing? Need that beat to make you go? Well, now you can with Blitz Music with lead instructor Blitz BK. Even if you suck, Blitz will teach you how to buck. Songs with hip hop, salsa, jazz, classical, and your favorite El Perreo. Blitz Music with lead instructor of Blitz BK, making our song for Jets Worldwide. Wide. Proud sponsor of Jets Worldwide. Blitz Music. We love you, man.
We love Blitz.
We love Blitz.
Blitz BK. BK Nights.
All right. Well, I feel like everybody's ready. I saw Nate over there was like, oh, this is an easy one. So next year, Aaron Rodgers will be playing for the blank. What is your answer, my good sir?
I happen to have this answer in snow globe form.
Oh.
The Jets. Okay.
Oh, look, it says the Vikings. All right.
The Jets.
Okay. All right.
All right. That's a pretty cool snow globe. All right. Well, Aurora, did you say Jets?
Well, I wish I could say Jets, but given with what's going on this past week and all the leaks that have been happening, I said Vikings.
Vikings.
Those are the only two answers. They're easy.
It's a 50-50.
But you did the right one, Nate. You did the right one. You're gonna get big on this.
Genergy, did you say Jets?
Well, in the words of Lizzo, one man gotta be great. New man on the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, man. Vikings.
Come on.
Leanie, do we want Aaron Rodgers to stay a Jet?
Yes, I do. I'm just so upset. I want to just cry in my oatmeal, but I just went with something silly. And since I live in North Carolina, I said the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, man. Oh,
yikes.
Man.
If he doesn't play for the Jets, that's where I want him to play.
Jay Graves, did you say Jets?
No, I just put generally another team.
Another team.
Wow.
She's like, not us.
Damn.
All right. Well, Murph, can you help Nate by saying Jets?
That'd be great. Go ahead.
You are mute, my good sir.
Oh, he's muted.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, with everything coming out lately, I couldn't believe that it was the Jets, and I initially thought the Vikings, but they just drafted a quarterback, so I went with
the Panthers. Man,
Wow. Okay.
This was a tricky question.
It really was. Phil, did you say Los Jets de Nueva York?
No, I'm sorry. I guess in retrospect, it was probably the right answer, but I don't think he's going to play for anybody next year. So I said
the Pat McAfee show. No one.
That's great.
I like that one.
That's a great answer.
Oh, all right, Nate. A big Zed.
That was
So
a big
we're sticking at
goose egg.
one.
He might retire too, but I don't think he's going out like this. That's the
Because
only reason I think he'll be somewhere else.
All right, Neil. It's time to either extend the lead or stay in the lead. So we're going to give you this question. Rex Ryan said he wants to be the next head coach of the Jets. He said if he gets the job, everyone on the team has to get a blank tattoo. All right.
That brings us to
tattoo. You have to get some kind of a tattoo.
Well, talking about art.
Okay.
Art.
I thought you said a test tube. I'm like, wait,
Yes,
what?
yes, right. Everyone has to get a test tube, Leanie. That makes a lot of sense. All right.
A
Tattoo.
Okay.
Tattoo.
Gotcha.
Tattoo of
Should I do this
tattoo?
one? Should I do
Yes,
this one?
Art 365.
All right. If you are in need of any art services and you are located anywhere in the New York area, because she's not going to travel out unless you want to pay for airfare. My wife has a company called Art 365 NY. You can find them at Art 365 NY on Instagram, Facebook. I don't know if they have a TikTok. I think they do. They do sip and paint parties that are real fun. They do fundraisers. If you want to raise some money for your company or service or whatever it is, they can do a fundraiser. If you want a mural on the side of your building, they can paint it. Window painting, that's their specialty. Team building workshops. You want to have fun with your coworkers, call them in, because they also do art consultation. If you need to buy some artwork and put it up on the walls, they can tell you what to buy. And they do art tutoring. So Art Sources, your source for creativity all year round. It's Art 365 NY. That's that. Okay. We're still in round two. We're going to stop the music. We're still in round two. We're going to stop the music and we're going to go to Neil. Rex Ryan said he wants to be the next head coach of the Jets. Emphatically, he's been on every social media source and puffing out his chest. He said if he gets the job, everyone on the team has to get a blank tattoo. What is it?
There's two answers here that really make sense. One is we know he has a Sanchez a tattoo, right?
Right.
So that's one, or a Rodgers tattoo, because he still wants Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
If you guys have been paying attention, but not everybody said that Aaron Rodgers is not going to be in Jet. I'm really afraid to say that one, so I'm going to go with Sanchez.
All right, a Mark Sanchez tattoo. Everyone must get the Sanchez tattoo. All right, let's go to Florida Phil. Did he say the Sanchez?
Real quick though, Snowball, I was waiting for you to do your wife's advertising. I have a question for you.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, pick a number. All right, 3. Only people love their wife.
That is
pick 3. Thank you. Bonus points.
I'm getting lucky tonight, pal.
Thank you so much. Well, again, great. Tonight too? Awesome.
I'm sorry, Neil. I went with something a little more silly. If you know Rex, you know he has a foot fetish.
Right.
Okay. So they need to get feet or foot tattoos. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Well, how about Aurora? What'd you say, Aurora?
I said a snack tattoo.
A snack tattoo.
Good one.
What kind of snack would they get?
A fucking snack.
A GD snack.
Some sort of snack tattoo.
Genergy.
So I just kept it simple, and I was like, "You love this team. You're gonna die by this team. You need a Jets tattoo." But look what I said. Like Theo's. I miss you, Theo. Bendición. Come back. Come back.
All right. Well, listen.
But you know.
The Jet tattoo.
I love his
Dan, you have any tattoos?
No, not at all.
Okay. Good thing.
So, come on, if we're talking Rex Ryan, he's even doing like Dr. Scholl's like advertisements nowadays.
There you go. There you go.
He still loves, what does it say after that?
He still loves feet.
Oh, he still loves feet.
That was a good illustration.
Sexy Rexy.
Illustrator is Tia.
Sexy Rexy. All right, Leanie.
Okay, that's where I went too. A foot.
There you go.
Yeah.
A footish.
I was thinking a foot too. Something big.
All right.
A foot
Jay
tattoo.
Graves rounded out.
Rounding it out with feet.
Feet.
Ding, 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 ding.
Holy shit.
Easy, Neil. That was easy.
All right, Neil. The Zed.
Nate,
So we
truth.
said three.
Nate, would you have said feet, Nate? Truth.
Absolutely. I thought that was a layup.
All right.
So did I.
As we move on to round 3.
Round 3. After round 3. Well,
Question
Neil's at
2.
3.
3
Nate's
to
at
2.
1.
3 to 1. 3 to 1.
Nate, this year, the Jets will be giving season ticket holders a gift at the end of the season. It will be a box full of blank. Again, this year, the Jets will be giving season ticket holders a gift at the end of the season. It will be a box full of blank. I mean, Nate is a season ticket holder, so he could go so many ways.
He's going to get a box full of something.
But I'm a little bit hungry, so why not talk about our favorite tavern, Cloverleaf Tavern, the official tavern of Jets Worldwide. Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. What would you like to get away? Sometimes you gotta go where everyone knows your name, and they're always glad you came. The official tavern of Jets Worldwide, established since 1933, a staple in Caldwell, New Jersey. Remember, ask for Chef Kev. Jeff fans, eat your way to happiness. Cloverleaf Tavern, where the beer's always flowing, the food's always hot, and you just got a friend. Cloverleaf Tavern, a Jets Worldwide sponsor.
Well, Johnny, we have a tavern. Now we might need a bar.
That too. D, all the above. Nate. So, what did you say? What was your answer? It would be a box full of Kleenex tissues. Okay.
No.
All right. Murph, did you say tissues?
No, I'm a little even sadder than that. I just put empty promises.
Look at the illustration on the top too. Shout out to Murph.
Sad face.
Mr. Phil, did we say tissues?
No, that was a really good answer, and I'm sorry, but I know that they gave wine away before, so I just said
wine to go with their wine.
And that horrible picture is supposed to be somebody crying.
Yeah, I thought that was the Jason mask.
I thought it was a bowling ball. All right.
Aurora, did you say tissues?
No, I said crap.
Don't hold back, Aurora.
All right. Well,
keep it
Genergy, did you say tissues?
That was a good answer, but no, I said footballs, and I wrote a whole story, miniature size for the whole family for the off season, since we never make the playoffs.
So true, so true. Nene, did we say tissues?
Okay, Aurora, I was thinking crap, but it was actually a different word I was going to use.
Yeah.
And then I said, no, I'll be nice because my grandchildren are here. I used to put tequila.
Oh man,
a box.
I had that too much last night.
Oh yeah.
Too many tragos.
Jay Graves, did you say tissues?
I did not. I put a box of prestige, aka nothing.
Prestige. Worldwide.
He knows what I'm talking about.
All right.
Nate,
well,
I thought that was a layup too, man, but
he's batting.
We got the central, Johnny.
My answer was going to be box full of shit. So with crap would have worked.
You would have gotten your match.
I would have got two at least there, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, you say you thought it was a layup. What would have been the right answer?
I would have said tissues.
It's creative.
Tissues, like
A box of tissues.
Yeah, that was a great answer.
It was
and a bottle of lotion. All right. Here we go. Johnson and Johnson. Anyway, here we go. Neil. I'm trying to recover from that. Neil, Joe Douglas is no longer the GM of the Jets, in case you didn't know. People at One Jets Drive said he left his office a mess. There was blank all over the floor. All right. Well, let's see what your answer is after these messages.
From Parenting, a favorite of Jets worldwide. Parenting, has your exhaustion reached a new level? Do you constantly remind yourself it is just a phase? Are you over it? Parenting, it's a condition that affects 100% of people with children. A fucking break has been proven to help with parenting, but for some, that's just not enough. Our new sponsor, A Long Fucking Break. A Long Fucking Break is intended for you and your spouse to help to remember the simple things in life. And if a long fucking break is not available to you, you're just shit out of luck. And a shit out of luck has no cure. So take a long fucking break. A proud sponsor of Jets worldwide. We're
still in round 3. We're back.
Bottom of the 3.
Bottom of the round. All right. Let's cut the music and get on with the show. Neil, what is your answer to Joe Douglas is no longer the GM of the Jets? People at One Jet Drive said he left his office a mess. There was blank all over the floor.
I'm going to say, I don't know. This is a tough one. I got to tell you, it's not an obvious answer here.
No.
I'm going to say receipts.
All right. The receipts all over the floor. That is actually a very good answer. And Jay Graves is going to match you right now.
I said shit for shitting the bed.
He took a big fat old shit on
He
the
just took
floor.
a dump all over the floor.
Been doing it for 6 seasons.
How about Leanie?
Okay, I was the same way with Jay Graves, but I put pee and poop.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Where's everybody's brain at this morning?
I was.
Holy moly.
I wish I
just
ordered
go-
receipts. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
You want to be on the custodial staff of One Jets Drive?
Hell no.
Aw, she don't need that. So I was gonna say crap, piss, vomit, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna be a little creative here and say jerseys of all the failed players that we got. You got rid of Huck, JFM, Rogers is about to go. So there you go. Sports jerseys that you won't need no more.
That one hurts.
Terrible jerseys all over the floor. Aurora?
So Neil and I have a similar answer. I said contracts.
Contracts all over the floor. Not receipts though. They were contracts. All right. Bill?
Neil, that was a great answer. This is 2 in a row. You guys are giving great answers, and I'm letting you down. I'm sorry. I went with the fact that Joe's kind of a chubby fellow, so.
I love that.
There are crumbs all over the floor.
Crumbs on the floor.
Well, Dan?
I'm pretty consensus here. Come on.
Crap.
I was gonna. Why did
Oh,
I
and
say
look.
crap? I went with that the
You
last
even
time.
put ice cream on it. That's awesome.
I feel like when in doubt, you just go
Neil, I was going with receipts. I thought receipts was a good one because of the whole Salah stuff and
Right.
keeping receipts, et cetera, et cetera. So I thought that was a good answer.
I like the roars too, though. The contracts, that's good. That's very
That is a good one too.
Johnny, the next question, is it updated on your sheet or no?
Yes, it is.
It is. Okay, good.
All right, Nate. Let's get this one. The Athletic put out a report that Woody Johnson suggested
This
to
is
bench.
round 4. Wait a minute. Back up. This is round 4 now.
I'm getting there, Neil. Hold on.
Neil got brunch. Neil got brunch. What up?
All right. Well, the Athletic put out a report that Woody Johnson suggested to bench Aaron Rodgers after the Broncos game. When Aaron heard about it, he said he wishes Woody Johnson would blank. Again, the Athletic put out a report that Woody Johnson suggested to bench Aaron Rodgers after the Broncos game. When Aaron heard about it, he said he wishes Woody Johnson would blank. And with that, I would say let's take a crap because we just talked about so much crap. And when you're feeling unhappy with your crappy, the Carly Squatty Potty. Having trouble with your poopy? Get the Carly Squatty. It's guaranteed to get all of those evil spirits right out of you the right way. You could get this at the Fake Asman merch store, a proud sponsor of Jets Worldwide, the Carly Squatty Potty. Wow, and look at that. The Carly on there. I like it.
That's it. You like?
I love that.
I put it in perspective. It was very nice.
Wipe those poopy problems away. The Carly Squatty Potty. Jets Worldwide. Okay, Nate. The Athletic put out a report that Woody Johnson suggested to bench Aaron Rodgers after the Broncos game. When Aaron heard about it, he said he wishes Woody Johnson would blank.
I think there's 2 easy answers. Like everyone's thinking go to the UK, stay there, possibly sell, as we're hearing Jets fans want to do. I thought of a different 4-letter word that he might use, starting with S. Knowing our quarterback, he just told them to shut up.
I like that. I like that. I
That's
like
good.
that. That's a really good one. Well, Jay Graves, would you like Woody Johnson to shut the F up?
I mean, it's kind of in the same vein to F off out of football operations.
Let me see. Bonesy, do we give that one?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That's a match.
Let's go.
Ding, ding.
Very good.
All right.
Leanie, did we tell Woody to shut the F up?
I wish I would have. I was just going with Johnson & Johnson and everything with a couple of years ago with Rogers, and I put get his Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
That was a good one. That's funny.
I don't know. Sorry.
That's something Rogers would say to him.
Did
I
you
went with
say?
the obvious. Go to the UK and be an ambassador. See what? Put that
ambassador.
I like it.
Love it.
Aurora, did we say? Woody, please shut up.
I said take a hike.
Take a hike. Let me see. Bonesy, did you take this?
Oh, come on now. That can't be a match. Oh, yeah.
Negative.
Shut the fuck up, take a hike, same thing.
Negative on that one. Murph, did we tell him shut the F up?
I went a little darker with it. Maybe I'm a little more strong feeling than Rogers would be. I told him to evaporate or disappear.
Hell yeah.
Exile.
All right. Well, Phil, did we tell him to shut up?
Yeah, I went with what I thought was, one of the things he actually mentioned.
Sell the team.
Oof. All right. We can only be so lucky.
That's a good one.
All right,
like
that's another
that.
point for Nate. So he's catching up. He's now up to 2 points to Neal's 3 points. But now Neal gets to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. And we hit Neal with this question. Neal, if blank had one wish, it would be he isn't part of the New York Jets organization next year. If blank had one wish, it would be he isn't a part of the Jets organization next year. All right.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah,
Sure.
because it's done.
Yeah, what's
Sorry.
the? Yeah, you're missing something.
If blank had one wish, it would be he isn't part of the New York Jets organization next year. So we're looking for a person.
I just keep thinking of that song from back in the day. If I had one wish, you would be dancing in the rain and all that. Well, you know what the Jets need, right, Snowball? They need some sense of pride, my good sir.
That's right. Well, our newest sponsor for Jets Worldwide is Pride. Pride is a drink that all Jets fans have, and every year we are forced to swallow it. So it is the official drink of Jets fans everywhere. Pride. Swallow it. So sad. That guy looks like the typical Jets fan.
Really does.
Notice a little cheerleader on his bottle. All right. Well, Pride, coming to a supermarket near you. We're in round 4.
Pride,
And,
Pride
worldwide. So we are waiting for the answer from Neal, and here we go. Let's get Neal's answer. If blank had one wish, it would be he isn't part of the New York Jets organization next year.
I'm gonna say. Garrett Wilson be one answer, but I'm not going to say Garrett Wilson. But yeah, that's what I think a lot of people are thinking. But he's having a good year despite Rodgers. I just say Rodgers.
All right, Aaron Rodgers. If he had one wish, he wouldn't be a part of the New York Jets organization next year. That is a actually very good answer. And Aurora said,
I said Hackett.
Hackett. Oh, okay.
Hackett's lucky he has a job. He should be
I was just
thankful.
about to say, Neal, he's lucky he's here.
No, if he leaves the Jets, he has nowhere else to go.
I got nowhere else to go. You ever see Rambo? All right. Bill?
Talking about Rambo.
Neal, I went back and forth with the same 2 guys, and unfortunately,
He went to Garrett Wilson. Oi. All right. We're looking for Aaron Rodgers. Garrett Wilson. Jeez Louise.
Neal, you're killing me. Go with your first gut.
Go with your gut. Dan, go with your gut.
Well, I guess if I'm going with my gut, I'm thinking about putting some sauce on it. Now, he's catching a lot of strays lately. I kind of thought that might be the line of thought there.
All right. Sauce doesn't want to be a part of the Jets next year. Leany.
I'm good with that.
Aaron Rodgers?
It was the same way, back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, Neal. I went with Garrett Wilson.
G-Dubs. G-Dubs, man. Whew. Jay Graves.
I was the same back and forth with those two players, and I decided to go with a coaching staff. I put Ulbrich because we're really
Ulbrich.
Or Ulbrich.
Nobody wants to be a part of the Jets next year.
Mhm.
All right.
Who
Well,
says
we're-
Yulbrick all the time?
Peter.
Peter, that's what it is. Yeah.
Peter who?
Peter Castro.
Oh, Peter
Yeah.
Castro says Yulbrick.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
my boy. Peter's my boy.
Oh,
You
he's
gotta
great.
love Peter. Peter
He was
Castro's an
all-timer the other
Top
day.
seed. Top seed.
awesome man. All right. Look at this. We have reached round 5.
Round 5. All right, Nate.
Cardinals.
This is where you need to get and hit this out the park like Lindor. Get that grand slam, baby. The Jets called Bill Belichick to be the head coach next year,
Oh, God.
and all he could do was blank. The Jets called Bill Belichick to be the head coach next year, and all he could do was blank. And
All
with
Belichick
that
could
being,
do was blank.
yep,
All he could do was blank.
all he could do was blank. That brings us to our dance battles, which is what I was doing last night. As a proud member of the Primo Tapes with lead dance instructor Dr. Dre Correa. Catch yourself in the middle of a dance battle. Need the confidence to bust a move? Well, now you can with the Primo Tapes with lead instructor Dr. Dre Correa. He can consult you from the comforts of your house or your office. Your choice. Learn the lengua lembada, the washing machine, do the hustle, merengue, salsa, cumbia, and for a little bit more money, the forbidden dances. The Primo Tapes with lead dance instructor Dr. Dre Correa, a proud sponsor of Jets Worldwide. Why?
Volume 2. Johnny's coming.
Oh yeah, Johnny.
Gonna have the real tapes. I know.
Johnny's
it.
self-promoting.
I am. Are your knees swollen? Because you were dancing so much. Want to look like Patrick Ewing? The Johnny Tapes. Because you still think you could break dance, but obviously that is not happening.
When you could drop it like it's hot, you just can't bring it back up.
I brought it back up.
But it hurts in the morning.
But it hurts in the morning.
Back now,
Right,
get a free bottle of Advil. All right.
My whole body aches now. Forget that.
You wake up and something hurts.
Yeah, you're like, what did I do? How did I sleep wrong?
Or Nate, the Jets called Bill Belichick to be the head coach next year, and all he could do was blank. Reveal your answer.
He laughed and hung up.
He laughed and hung
I believe we need.
You got to
one.
say laugh or hung up. not
I
both.
believe we need one answer.
Yeah, stick with one, buddy. Sorry.
He hung up.
He hung
the
up.
phone.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Nate
talk
has
about
gone
hang
to-
up.
Hang up.
Aurora, did you hang up on somebody?
No, I laughed at someone.
Okay.
Mr. Telephone Man. All right. So you said laugh.
Yep, I said laugh.
Okay. She said laugh.
With a laughing emoji.
No proof, but she's saying laugh. There you go. She said laugh. Good. All right. I just had to see it because otherwise there would be contention. All right.
Sir Phil, did we say he hung up the phone?
Hey, do you guys remember on the original game show, Nipsey Russell used to go on there once in a while?
Yes.
Anybody else? Because I know Snowball's the old guy like me. Anybody else?
I remember Nipsey.
The only
Okay,
Nipsey I remember is Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle. I was like, you're the wrong.
Nipsey Russell. He used to do these dumb little rhymes, and I just remembered one the other day. A baby who sleeps in a water bed, he will be very grim. He'll never know if he's wetting the bed or if the bed is wetting him.
I'm gonna need to see this. It's
Nipsey
Go
was
on,
one of
go
a kind.
on YouTube.
Hello.
Laugh. All right.
All right. Well, Genergy, did he hang up?
No. He
said
lolled.
laugh.
He laughed
Out loud.
Oh my gosh.
He lolled.
All right. Murph, did you hang up the phone?
No, he laughed.
Oh.
Oh.
He definitely laughed. He don't do it a whole lot, but for the Jets, he would laugh.
Leanie,
Oh,
please say you
so
hung up the
sorry.
phone.
I'm so sorry. I was both of those. I went with laugh out loud.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nate.
man.
Oh, two.
He just needs one, and it will be tied. Jay Graves.
Laugh in their faces.
Laugh in their face.
Oh,
Oy.
man.
Oh, Nate.
Oh.
Nate.
Nate.
Oh, no.
Nate is a man of his word, though. He sticks with his
I knew what he was
answer.
gonna do. I said what he was gonna do, though.
It was a
can't wait.
50-50, and he chose the wrong 50.
You risk
All right.
Been a landslide.
Well, it's a foregone conclusion that
I
Neal
don't
is the
need.
winner.
I don't need a bottom of the fifth, Nate. I'm sorry.
He doesn't need a bottom.
No,
of
I'm
the
good
fifth.
too. Neil, I'm busy next week. This was rigged for you.
That was rigged. Yeah.
It was rigatoni. Definitely rigatoni.
I don't know how it's rigged. I'm trying to lose, and I'm not losing.
We both are, Neil. I thought it's 3-1 in 5 innings.
I gotta come back next
Enjoy
week.
next
No,
week.
Don't be like
I'm
the
only
Jets and
kidding.
try to
Well,
tank.
I actually love coming on here. I like it, so I'm
It's
happy.
fun.
Well,
It was fun.
Johnny, we have to proclaim a new winner.
A new winner?
A winner again. A repeat.
All right. Well, the repeat
Neil.
champion is back. He
You are the winner.
keeps on winning. He keeps stacking them up. The winner, your champion of Jets Worldwide, Sir Neal. How does it feel?
Well, we're gonna keep winning. Oh, you're gonna be sick of winning? That's what I say. Everybody have a great week.
You too.
And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to say something in conclusion here. Everybody has to basically not think about Aaron Rodgers leaving the Jets. I really think you're going to see a different Aaron Rodgers next Sunday. I think he's going to blow off a lot of these stupid articles, which most of it is fake, clickbait bullshit. And he's going to come out and his leg is going to be a little better because clearly he's been injured the last few weeks. So I think you're going to see a better Rodgers. I think you're going to see some wins here. And I've been hearing a lot of stupid ideas on who's going to replace him. I even heard taking Trevor Lawrence's contract, which is an absolute joke. So let's be happy with what we have. We just need to make a few adjustments. And we're gonna look pretty good here the last 6 games. And we will want Rodgers back. Trust me on that.
All right.
All right. Well,
Thanks, Neil. Thank
your
you got
little
it, guys.
God's ears,
I hope so.
Neil, I hope he
That
comes
was
back
awesome.
in.
I do too. I want him back. He's gonna be all right. Don't worry
In
about
week 3 form. I wish he comes back in week 3 form.
it. Exactly. That's what you got to expect.
I am not confident, though, Neil. I'm very sorry.
It's
That's
hard.
all right. I'm confident he'll be back and he'll
All
be
right.
fine.
I hope so. All right. Are we sending Neil off to brunch?
Yes,
Enjoy
we
your
are.
All
Neil,
right.
enjoy
Happy
that.
Sunday.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
The
everyone.
brunch,
Have a good
the
one.
brunch
See you
of
next- See
champions.
you next week.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I love-
See you next week.
You
Congratulations.
got
I
it.
love Neil. He's like, I win. And then
Nate, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate. I really thought you were going to smoke the entire show itself, but it is what it is. Any parting words for you, my good sir?
It was fun. Thank you guys for having me. And I think we'll all enjoy football without the Jets today. Ready to enjoy their Sunday.
Any particular game you're watching today?
No, just red zone as always.
Nice.
The red zone.
Well, Nate, you guys could catch him in the city, biking it around. Nate, we appreciate you.
See you,
The
pal.
favorite.
Catch
Nate.
him on the city bikes.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Nate.
Ciao, guys.
Thanks,
See you.
Nate. Have a good one.
Bye.
Miss Aurora, my daughter's favorite person.
Aw.
She still
She's
speaks.
my favorite.
She still speaks about you to this day. She came over here and was like, "Oh, she's on. Is she gonna win? Is she gonna win?" I said, "Oh no, she's a panelist of the Stars." So she was excited. But Aurora, any parting words?
No, we're settled in and we're back, and now I'm gonna be able to participate more, and happy to do so. Hopefully, we see some good luck in the next last 6 games of the year. So
Aurora, how many pictures of the Jets are up on the walls in the new place? Come on. You got a lot of pictures of the Jets?
So I have the wall painted green.
There you go.
We have that. I have the Darrelle Revis one that I have to hang up still. there's still some stuff I have to hang up. So
All right.
we're slowly proceeding, but we have the green walls.
Don't forget that Jets doormat because everyone likes to wipe their feet on us. All right.
Actually, fun fact, we have the doormat as well.
There you go.
Nice.
You
Nice.
go. You better
All
show Wes how it is. There you go.
There you go.
Laura, thank
All
you
right,
so much
Aurora.
for coming on.
Bye.
Bye, Aurora.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Bye.
Enjoy Jet Free Sunday.
Jay Graves, another one. Everybody, check out her shirt. It is pretty cool.
Christmas cheer is.
Oh, that's
It's
cute.
strong with
Christmas
this one.
cheer strong with this one.
Yeah, I love Grogu.
I love Grogu. I have
so
a
cute.
Grogu up here.
I'm
Actually,
doing Christmassy stuff this weekend, so I figured I'd dress the part.
I'm gonna get a Joe Namath one that has his face and say the curse is strong with this one.
Well, Jay Graves, thank you so much for coming
Guys.
on. Any parting words for today?
Wait a minute.
Enjoy your jet-free
Not yet.
Sunday. Yay!
All right.
I
Jay
know.
That
Graves,
is
thanks for coming on.
Jay
All right,
Graves.
Jay Graves.
The Queen.
Come on,
The
guys.
Queen.
Hello. Oh, I have two of my favorite humans in the whole wide world, and they want to just come
Oh,
and
they should
wave.
make an appearance.
Oh, let me
Come on.
see.
Oh,
Come on,
yes.
hurry
Yeah.
up. Hurry.
The
All
royal
right.
subject.
I told them
Time.
if they were good listeners for Mimi while she did the show, I'd let them come on this side.
Oh,
Famous
Aw.
son, and this is my sweet Haley.
Hey.
Say
Good
goodbye,
morning.
everybody. Say have a nice bye.
Can we get a good Jets chant? J-E-T-S. Jets.
All right, you want to do it? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Ready? J-E-T-S. Jets.
Woo, let's go. That was awesome.
Love you guys.
Oh,
Have a
you
good
too.
Sunday.
love
Children,
you. Bye.
change teams. Trust me.
Whoa, why did you do that?
That was funny. I didn't know you were gonna do that, and I just went.
How did she do that? Anyways. All right, well, Jenergy, the Wepa Queen. Hello, ¿qué? Dímelo.
Hey. Okay, no. For real though. Thank you guys. I always love this. Like I said, I can't think of a better group of people to share the love of this dysfunctional team with. I mean, it doesn't matter how many times we lose. Like, I've met so many people through Jake's show, through this show, amazing women, Jay Graves, Queenie, Aurora's back. So I'm happy. And let's go Jets, and we keep going.
I do like the sweater. The sweater is cool.
Yeah, I figured I'd put it on, but as in.
All right, well, a comer pasteles y a comer lechon.
Arroz con gandules, a beber ron, que venga morcilla, venga de todo.
I'm gonna whip out all my Spanish and say adios.
Adios.
All right.
Phil. Are we gonna get a song this week or no song this week?
I thought about doing the song at the beginning of the show, but I didn't want to press it, you know?
You could do it right now. You got the spotlight right here for you.
It's the story of a bunch of Jet fans who are trying not to think about a game we're likely going to lose in a few hours. This helps to ease our pain. It's the story of John and Snowball, who are trying to make their channel thrive, but chasing after likes and subscriptions, it's tough to stay alive. But there's one thing that we're praying for together, because the Jets are still the apple of our eye. A Super Bowl parade in New York City, just once before we die. Before we die. A Super Bowl parade just once before we die.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Florida Phil.
Florida Phil. We own the rights
you.
now, Phil.
He owns
Okay.
the right.
Peace out, guys.
Thank you so much. And enjoy Jet Free Sunday.
Thank you.
See you, Phil.
And the last one, Sir Murph with the
champ.
really cool Air Wilson shirt.
That's right. Oof.
There it is. Any parting words, my good sir? We're glad to have you back. Happy
right.
birthday to your son from last week as well. Hopefully he had a fun time. It was filled with laughter and joy.
Yeah, it went really well. Everybody came down sick afterwards, but that's okay as long as the party went well.
That's right.
And this is probably the last piece of Jets merch I'm buying for a while. This is after what we've been through, it's ridiculous. I do have one last request before you guys kick me out of here.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure what Neal is up to now, but if anybody gets, if anybody ties my record before they can break it, they got to face me.
Okay.
They got to face me to break it.
We have to have a Hall of Fame, Johnny.
We will. Actually, that's a really great idea, Murph. To try to beat the record, put in Murph versus Neal.
That's right.
Yeah.
But what is he up to? 2 or 3?
This is third one.
It's 3.
That's 3. So he's got to win one more, and then he can come at me.
If you listen, I think next week, the way he was talking today, he's just going to say like peanut butter. That's like going to be the answer for everything. He just wants off. So that's all right. Anyway, we thank you, Dan. You good, beautiful, strong returning champion, and we wish you well. Enjoy your jet-free Sunday. Any plugs for anything?
Yeah. So coming this Friday, I'm probably returning to Dano's show. I didn't do anything this weekend. Like I said, everybody came down sick and was trying to rest up or whatever. But I'll probably be co-hosting with Dano this coming Friday. It's either 8 or 9 p.m. depending on what's going on that day. But Dano Jets will co-host. We'll talk a little Jets football. We'll be sad together. We'll do the typical, usual,
All right, cool. Thanks so much for coming back. Have a great day.
Thank you, Murph.
See you. All right. Well, listen, let's put ourselves on equal playing fields here. And a conclusion, like none other, Neal just can't stop winning.
He can't stop winning.
Too much winning.
Stop too much winning.
Listen,
I love it.
If Elon Musk bought the Jets, would he change the name?
Man, all I know is he, as long as he doesn't name them the New York Teslas or some.
What if
crazy,
we were the Musk?
Oh man, it's even worse.
The M-U-S-K, Musk.
I mean, I wouldn't mind him as an owner, but
yeah, he would monetize. Listen, he'd monetize the whole, like, imagine like you'd park all the way in the back parking lot, and there'd be like automatic trolleys that would bring you all the way to this. He would do it all, man. He would be he's a visionary. So, is Aaron Rodgers leaving the team, you think?
I think so, man.
Yeah.
As crazy as it sounds, I'm actually one of the few that wants Aaron to come back, right? Because who's going to be the quarterback? I believe in Jordan Travis and what he has here. Let the kid keep doing that. I think that kid can be really well and really good.
Yeah.
He was on the freaking run to be a Heisman winner and possibly a first-round pick, but he got hurt.
I don't know. You think of just the pure, like, what Aaron Rodgers is, and what a legend he is in the NFL, and for him to be on this team and to continue to play the way he's playing, I would not blame him at all if, like, later this week, if he was just like, I'm stepping away. I'm going into another darkness retreat, and I'm trying to figure things out again. And that wouldn't surprise me in the least. And he just said, here, Terod, take over. That's it. I'm done. I'm walking out. Because one of two things is going to happen. He's either going to do that, or eventually they're going to try to bench him, or they're going to put him on IR. And I don't think that's the way he goes out. He's too big of a man.
Correct.
To go out on his terms. I told you this yesterday, right? He just wants to go out on his terms. So I think he would walk away. I don't know, but who am I? I don't know what. I'm just a Jet fan. That's all. I'm
on the same boat. And thank you to everybody in the chat. Terrence, Infrared, Genergy, Rich. Everybody that was on here. Scott.
Right.
D Murph, E Boogie, and first and foremost, Infrared_Jets podcast. Our engineer. Thank you so much. That beautiful intro video you guys saw. Check them out. Infrared_Jets podcast. You can see all the information on our description. And if you guys are looking for any kind of editing in regards to your videos, look him up and speak with him, and he'll take care of you guys as well. But this is a tough thing, man.
Who's got more money, Woody Johnson or Elon Musk?
Elon Musk, doesn't he? He's worth a lot more, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he could buy and sell. I think he could buy and sell Woody.
I did like what I'm actually thought this was kind of a cool name. What Murph said, that he would name the Jets the New York X.
Oh, the New York X.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be badass.
That'd be kind of badass.
Just a big X on the side of the helmet.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool with that. Like, that's actually
New York X.
That's really cool. And then they could just go like this all the time and everything.
That would be.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Look
at that.
Cool. Yeah.
So, are we on board for Elon Musk then?
You know what? Anything but Woody. in my book, anything but that man. I have such disdain for Woody Johnson.
I know you do.
I know he's not gonna sell, and he's grooming his 18-year-old son. The man's 77. He has an 18-year-old son. That says a lot. But anyway, he's grooming him to be the next person in charge after Christopher. I don't know. I think someone should take him on the tour of the top of the, London Bridge. You should get a real close look over the edge. Because I don't know, man.
At this point,
it's 24 years, Johnny.
I know.
24 years.
I feel like Jelly Roll. Somebody save me.
But so many people
from
are like,
myself.
But Snowball, he gave us, 2 back-to-back AFC teams and, whatever. And
how long ago was that?
Right. Exactly. We haven't sniffed playoffs. We haven't nothing. We've had years of mediocrity, and I know he can't leave. And I'm pissing in the wind on this one, but somebody step up and just be like, I'll buy it. Elon Musk, I would take him. He's a nut. I would love it. He would match the whole fan base.
Who else is out there that would possibly buy it too?
I have no idea.
I mean, I would
Amazon.
love
You want an Amazon Stadium?
Uncle Stevie Cohen.
You want Amazon Field? We could have that.
Look, if they bring it back to the island, would be amazing, man. That'd be so cool. So
I don't know. I just learned there's a place out on Long Island. It's Exit 58. It's called Jake's 58. It's a big casino, and they're expanding. So they're putting like a concert venue out there and everything. I was like, if they're expanding out there, I drive out. I don't know. Anyway, it's crazy. Aaron, I think he's gone. Woody's going to stay, continue to torture us as Jets fans. I don't know. I'm preparing the cradle.
Ooh, guys, he's ready? Are we doing it this Friday?
He's ready. I just have to get it right. I got to spray paint it gold and stuff, and I want to put some cushions in it and whatever. But we can see if we can, maybe we'll put Joe to sleep and maybe turn the team around. I don't know. Maybe ownership. Maybe we'll get a new GM. But what about Joe Namath? Could he be the GM? Can we get Joe Namath to be the GM?
You already know how I feel about Joe Namath.
And he could rectify the situation. I got a guy backstage who's been shaking his head on everything. Come on, Phil. What do you?
No, I mean, I love Joe. He's a very sweet man from all accounts I've ever heard. But I mean, general manager, no.
GM Joe Namath?
Pardon?
You don't think GM Joe Namath?
No.
Could come and help us?
No, I don't. I don't even think Joe could be the general manager of the custodial staff. No. I love him. He's a very, very sweet guy, but no.
He'll be like, I want to kiss you.
Yeah.
I could
Right.
give a rat's ass about the New York Jets.
He can
Confident
bring.
that we win.
He
I
can bring back.
guarantee it.
He can bring back the cheerleaders and manage that staff very well.
Oh, maybe he could. Maybe he could do that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, Phil, you're a diehard. You've been at this. I mean, do you think the curse is real? Because I believe in it. I truly think that the curse is real.
Well, I mean, listen, you know, I'm not a superstitious guy. As Michael Scott said, I'm a little stitious. You know, but I understand why people feel that way. And I will say this: Joe's getting up there, and it's only a matter of time, right? And if we were to win, like right after he died, it would be urban legend forever that that was the case.
well,
So
guess what?
we'll see if Snowball burns him in effigy and we win. You know, you're going to be able to say that for the rest of your life, Snowball.
Yes, I will. Yeah, we play what Seattle next week.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, I will do it. I have the firewood already. I will. Johnny, you saw my test fire.
I did. It was good.
I shot that over to you. So we're gonna do it in slow motion. I will lower Joe into the flames, and we'll see if we win on next Sunday. And
and let me just say, well, you know, some of the stuff you were talking about, because I always stay backstage until you guys go off, just to keep listening. And you know, I would love to see Elon Musk. And by the way, Musk could buy and sell Woody Johnson 100 times.
Yeah,
he's far, far, far more wealthy. I would love to see a guy like that, or a Mark Cuban. You know,
right.
That would be, like you said, a visionary. You know, we're gonna just trash everything that was New York Jets and build it all over again better. So yeah, I would love to see that.
Listen, there is a new stadium in New York, and there's a soccer team playing in it. So
yeah,
and it's all theirs. It's the NYCFC stadium, and they could do it.
Now, where exactly is that?
It's right next to Citi Field.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
And how many people does it seat? You know?
That I don't know. That I'd have to look up.
Because you got to get up to like 70, 80,000.
You know what? Stadium.
I mean, that's the thing too. Like, they build a
it's by
brand new
Yankee
stadium.
Stadium. I'm sorry. No, is it by Yankee? No, it's in the new stadium. NYCFC. Where is it? Next to Citi Field. That's right. And how many seats? Who knows?
Yeah, so the chat with Genergy and Murph throwing the name Gary V, but from my understanding, he does not have enough to be able to purchase the actual Jets, because the Jets are worth like $7 billion or something to that extent.
I was a big follower of Gary V, like in the old days with Wine Library TV and stuff, and he always said that he wanted to own the Jets, but that was like a motivation for him, you know, just to keep going and earning the money, you know.
Well, the last thing you would want is a guy, you know, a situation like the Wilpons. They really couldn't afford it. You know what I mean? They just didn't have the money. So I wouldn't want anybody who couldn't literally write a check be the owner, you know, not a partnership agreement, not a 51% stake. Okay, this is mine and I'm fixing it, you know, and only people with that kind of money are going to have the cachet to do that anyway, you know. And hopefully it would also be somebody like, listen, I think Musk and Mark Cuban both are guys that would probably want to do it themselves. I'd be fine with anybody who's got the money and just turns the key over to a guy that they think can do it. You know, you know, any and all of these suggestions work for me.
Could you imagine a stadium that was jet centered, like runways and like, you know, models of jets on the sides of the building and planes and all different stuff like relating to like aviation? That'd be really cool. Or
it would be. It would be fantastic.
Or if
and listen, and Musk would be. Yeah, and Musk is already sending rockets into the freaking air. You can leave it to jets. That works.
Right. How about the New York Rockets? Would you like the New York Rockets?
If we were going to do anything similar, I would want to stay Jets.
Jets.
if you want to go like all black and white uniforms with an X on it, I get it. You know.
Yeah, that'd be cool too. But I don't know. What do you do for an X? It's just an X.
Just an X. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, we're Snowball. Are we gonna do the pop up this Friday to see? Because I was gonna ask Phil if you have any like old school cool Jets memorabilia that you would like to show off. We would love to have you on to be able to show that. Shout out to Yeti that's in the chat. Yeti had a old action figure of Curtis Martin, right, in his Jets uniform, but he also had the rookie card of when he was signed by the Patriots, which was pretty cool, man. So
that's amazing. I have, as you know, I've talked about the logo behind my head there. You know, that's 60 years old. It was in my father's den. That's probably my prize, possession as far as Jets paraphernalia. I made a huge mistake when I moved to Florida. I really, really regret it. I had boxes and bags of stuff and a room with all kinds of crap on the walls. And when I moved to Florida, I downsized to a little condo and I gave away a ton of stuff. So I still have a fair amount of Jets paraphernalia, but nothing that I would say is that old school amazing like something like that.
No. So
well, we're looking for it. Yeah, we can do show and tell this Friday. We do a pop-up. We could do
What
that.
time is that? What time is that on?
7?
7 on Friday. Well, I'll tell you, I'll go through my stuff. If I think I have anything worthy, I'll pop on there.
All right. Yeah, we're always looking for people to, do a little show and tell with.
Right. So you have like a link, same kind of deal. You put up a link, like call into the show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And people can come in and show their wares.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you bringing me back on. I've really always wanted to kind of chat with you guys like this. It feels really cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We enjoy you too. You're a knowledgeable, down to earth, easy to speak with gentleman. So we appreciate that.
I appreciate you saying so. I like both of you guys a lot. I like what you're doing here, and I hope it gets more traction, brother.
Listen, I think this is the perfect situation for a Jet show now because we have nothing to look forward to.
Yeah.
Really. So if you want to cry, go cry. But if you want to laugh, come into Jets Worldwide because that's our objective. Our objective is to ease the pain, a little therapy, a little laugh therapy. And
and you do that well, and it is really different. I also like the fact that you got a lot of personalities. You're always bringing in other people. That's a lot of fun too. Some shows really kind of get stale with like the same few guys every day calling in and whatnot. You guys keep it fresh, and I like that.
I appreciate that.
I got to keep it. I got to give credit to the casting crew.
Yes, they're awesome. I mean, Genergy, Leany, Murph.
Right.
Yeah.
Nate was really good today.
Nate was good too. I mean, Phil, yourself, just everybody vibes really well. They go after each other too, which is great. So it's what we like to bring in as well. So it's just trying to be, have some fun with it and just I don't know, just have fun with it. So
yeah, and I think you got a great core of people, but you're also always kind of bringing in somebody new, so that keeps it fresh. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
You got to.
Well,
yeah.
Like I said, the casting crew is very good. They, we pay them well.
Well, if you're at all interested in doing so, if you want to take my little song right there and pop that in at the beginning of Match Game, I'd be more than delighted and would be thrilled, actually.
Yeah, well, I would love to have that as a sponsor, as just that clip of itself, and be of it a sponsor and put it on there. So, which is
Phil,
cool.
I took your suggestion this week. Did you notice?
Yeah. Yes, you changed up the yes, you did.
Changed up the questions, so we're always listening. So you throw suggestions out there. We're always willing to give it a shot.
Right, but the other thing is, if you go away from football or sports at all and say any city, right? You can't say sports team,
right?
New York blank, because I come up with stuff like New York Groove, New York State of Mind, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
But listen, man, you guys do a great job, and You know,
Appreciate that.
I love being a part of it. I'm having fun, and I really enjoy it. And I try and bring a little something every week.
Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, you got him. You got him points for the wifey
That's right.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try to come up with something different every week. And by the way, you know, the song, last week I wasn't real happy with the way I presented it, but I wrote that during the show last week in between questions. I wrote that in between questions. When I saw the box with all the faces and everything, it made me think of the Brady Bunch. So I actually wrote that during the show last week. So like when I did it, I don't know if you noticed, I was like looking down at the paper and looking back up because I actually wrote that during the show.
What the hell are you doing on our show, man? You should be writing for other. You should be writing for shows. What you do before? Well, I know what you did the last job. I know it. But what was the job before that?
Well, most of my life I was a lab technician.
Oh, lab
so
tech.
I worked in the pharmaceutical industry for years. I actually worked in the flavor and fragrance industry as a lab tech.
Really?
Yeah, and I worked for one of the biggest companies in the world. Everybody seems to know the name IFF, International Flavor and Fragrances, but I worked for one of their main competitors, a company called Firmenich in New Jersey. They do about $6 billion a year, man. It's a big company.
Holy
and I was.
Do they do custom? I know there are like people who will put out like a line of drinks, and they'll do custom like mixing of flavors to suit like a certain product line. Is that what they did?
Yeah, well, actually, the flavor and fragrance industry is really not like what most people think. So there are tons of companies out there that make products, that make perfumes and colognes, that make detergents that have fragrance in them. All right. So like to give you a quick, easy understanding, Procter & Gamble, right? They make a line of detergent. They don't make the fragrance though. They buy it. Okay. So they'll come to a company like Firmenich and IFF and Givaudan Rourke, all these big players, and they'll say, we're going to make 6 different fragrances for our detergent. Make some fragrances. Then they come in and they do a smell panel. People come in and they smell them and they pick the ones they like the best. You come up with, Hawaiian tropic version of Gain, and all that kind of crap. All right.
Who came up with that scent?
So that was Firmenich. So now they come out now. When they manufacture their product, they have these giant vats with all this, main ingredients like propylene glycol and stuff like that. And they just dump barrels of fragrance in the mix, and then they package it. The same thing with fragrances. Britney Spears, for example, she doesn't make her fragrance, right? So her people want to do a fragrance. They enlist the same exact process, but with fragrance. Then that person will come in and they'll smell a few things, and the one they like the best, that's their fragrance. So whether it's Jay-Z or Britney Spears or whatever, that's how they get their fragrance.
What does Britney Spears smell like? Regret. We need something that smells like regret. All right. Well, that's very cool. I wanted to come up. I had a whole thing for a cider company, but I was making cider in my house, and then I was like, if we put it out, and I like marketed it, maybe I would make some money. But who knows? It was going to be a company called Dickens.
That's cool.
So it was going to be a hard cider, and it was going to be a hard Dickens cider.
And unfortunately, what would more than likely happen to something like that? Yeah. Wait a minute, what did I miss? Johnny's laughing. What did I miss?
Can you say the cider name again?
It was going to be a company named Dickens, right? And it was going to be a hard cider, so it would be a hard Dickens cider.
I did miss that. That's freaking great. But what would probably happen in a case like that is if you got any traction at all, one of the big players would come along and make you an offer you can't refuse. They'd buy the company and they'd brand it themselves. And that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, I would try it.
Yeah.
Well, this has been eye-opening. I know a lot about the beverage and fragrance company now and all that industry. We want you to come back probably next week if you'd like.
Sure.
All right. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go. Johnny, you had a long night, and you ready to go?
Genergy, we need I need a salsa song for you. So we'll have Phil do that one, and then we need Genergy to give us some of that salsa.
Yeah. Right.
Por favor.
That sounds good.
Talk some sense into you guys. Just use the link again, Genergy. You can come back in. if you want. All right. We'll see if she pops in backstage. All right. Genergy, I'm going to laugh, and I'm going to go because she's laughing now. All right. I guess she wasn't serious about coming back on. All right. Anyway, I think we're done.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna go get me some.
Well, it's good to know she was listening all this time. I thought just the three of us chatting at this point.
Yeah, I know. We only have like 9 people watching. But if you are watching after the fact, we urge you to please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and take us to our next goal of 200 subscribers. All right?
We are currently at unknown
100 and something.
101.
101. All right.
101.
So now
we all got to spread the word, man. I'm going to do my part. I promise.
We need Mark Gastineau more. Mark Gastineau more watchers. All right. Should we take us out with the video?
The which
Blitz
one?
Let's do Blitz again because we can't get enough Blitz. You know?
Let's blitz it on them.
We're gonna blitz out. All right. Take care, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Sunday. Enjoy Jets Free Football Sunday. Take care. Jets. Bye-bye. You ready for this? Let's do this. This is Jets
Worldwide. Took flight from New York, now we worldwide. Greatest sport that we taught, the Jets up on the rise. On game day we watch with more than just the eyes. Our hearts are fully in it, too deep to let us pivot. So we meet up every Sunday and we kick it. All you gotta do is click YouTube, don't need a ticket. Watch Johnny Boy and Snowball ask the toughest blank questions. 10:30 in the morning, leave your ass in stitches. Legendary death whenever they visit. We play the match game. Love and live it. The haters, cause we love them to the death, so we kill these critics. Next Super Bowl chance, all you hear is crickets. So roll up your slip as emotions start to lift. Feel free to play along, the game is God's gift. 8 to number 5, then 20 for the 6. 9 to the 7 with a kick and a kiss. Mwah! Jets fan, put your hands up in the sky. Jets fans everywhere we getting live. Jets fans everywhere we flying high. Worldwide, why? Jets fans, put your hands up in the sky. Jets fans everywhere we going live. Jets fans everywhere we flying high.